I'm actually not using automatic payments yet just because I'm nervous that people will scatter away if I do that.
Yeah, why does that scare you?
I'm afraid they're going to leave me if I make them do a month in advance.
Oh, so there's that fear of they're not going to continue with you.
That is correct.
Do you think that fear is true?
I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. I mean, that's the problem with fear, right?
Yes. And that's the beauty of these kinds of situations, because if you remember, I've had the same exact problem in the beginning. I had people who they would have even paid me. They would have been fantastic, ideal, amazing clients. And the last month would come and they wouldn't pay me. And that was so typical that I was just like, nope, not anymore. You know, unfortunately, I have to run my business the way that's going to be lucrative for me, but at the same time is really helpful for the client. And if they don't understand that, they're not my ideal client. I've never heard anybody say, I don't want to be your client because of that.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
So you brought up a lot of things as you were talking. I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to ask about this, and this, because I also have those fears, and I know they're irrational, but because I haven't done this business before, I really want to know, is it really sustainable? Like if you wanted to support your family and yourself in that sense, and I know it probably sounds like a ridiculous question, but starting out and coming from teaching in the school system where you have a steady pay, even though it's not, you know, you work 100 hours a week and weekends and it's crazy, but it's steady. And so it's been, you know, just slowly building and slowly building. So I'm wondering, is it actually possible? And because, you know, your book solid and my book solid might be two different things, but Terry, you said yesterday that you were almost to your 20 clients. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm just kind of wanting to know. Yeah. And I see y'all shaking your heads like, yes, it's possible. My fear is irrational. Yes.
The same fear, Victoria.
Okay.
And I've been going really, really slow at this process. So, you know, I pretty much listen to a lot of the questions, and it's giving me, you know, and hearing everybody tell about what they've experienced, and it's helping me feel more confident. Because, yeah, I stopped teaching last year. This year I've just been subbing, and then I was like, I've been focused in a whole bunch of areas, but this was the one thing that I want to really start diving into. Unfortunately, I didn't put all my focus and energy in it until recently. I've started building up more, and so now it's just about putting, you know, what Joanne has in place into action, and just seeing like what Terry's been able to accomplish and some of the other people in the group. I do feel that it's strongly possible in regards to probably the, you know, is it sustainable? Those are, you know, it's a lot of things to consider. What are what are your bills? What is, you know, what is your living situation? You know, I'm fortunate that I have a husband and I'm on his insurance policy. You know, so like health insurance wise, I feel more comfortable at least going, you know, it's something that we're saying, okay, we can try this out and for a certain amount of time. And it's just a lot of planning and, you know, actually putting those steps into place.
No, I appreciate that. And I'm on the debt snowball, but I've paused it.
I'll just throw in my 2 cents worth as far as money goes. I was noticing from the start that I was building every month. Like I was gaining more money every month.
Okay.
And then this year, well, I only started in October, so it hasn't been that long for me.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
As of February, I'm making as much as I did when I was teaching.
Well, I've been tutoring online since 2010. I'm still tutoring online. I ended up getting 3 clients last week, and I did nothing. I did 0 to get those clients. I had one that found me from Google My Business, so definitely get on Google My Business. That's where you're going to get your website on in there. I had another person who looked up a video on how to help her child with comprehension strategies that I created back in 2011. I had a tutor who referred me to another client. This is the really cool thing, is that you're going to get these referrals and these people once you get this ball rolling. And Terry's kind of falling into this place too. She's like, she's so used to taking action now to get clients that she's like, I really don't have that much room to get clients. I'm like, that's because you're supposed to be spending now less time trying to get clients. Now you want to be, you know, focusing all of your time on the clients that you have and being able to give them the tools and the resources they need so that they can be successful and they can refer you and do all that kind of stuff, so that when that next student doesn't need the tutoring anymore, you've got another student taking the place. And if another student doesn't take the place, then in that hour that you would typically tutor them, that's when you put in the marketing to get another tutor, to get another student. And if you follow that, I really, like, I swear up and down on this, if you follow that, you should have an extremely sustainable business. It is real. And that's the beauty of this group and sticking with us, because those fears will stop you from being able to get the result that you want. They will convince you that it doesn't matter how much action you put in, you cannot get a client doing this. They will convince you, those fears will tell you so many lies that it will stop you from success. But if you keep hanging out with us, you will realize that that's garbage, that's not truth, and that if you do continue to take the right actions, that you will continue to get clients. Hey there, so what you've just seen is an excerpt from the Insider Secrets Club. We are a group of online tutors that get together and we answer other people's questions that they have about online tutoring, and we brainstorm together. Along with, we have book clubs and we have live conferences for online tutors to learn how to run an online tutoring business. If you are interested in joining us, we are on Facebook. You can join us at the Ultimate Support Group for Online Tutors. Along with, if you're interested in getting more videos just like this, hit subscribe so that you can stay up to date on the latest with online tutoring.